A very good morning. We have a pretty wet New Year's Eve, in store for the eastern and the southern parts of the country, with rains expected to continue way into the night across the eastern areas. We will look at that shortly, but first a look at the morning temperatures, which are on the mild side across much of the interior, but still rather cool for Sutherland and Calvinia. 18 for Cape Town, a bit warmer for Gqeberha and Makhanda, and also for Durban and Richards Bay, with minimums around 21 degrees. Johannesburg 16, the same for Bethlehem. Pretoria 17, the same for Mahikeng and Bloemfontein, and also for Mbombela and Umnambiti. Now, here's a look at how the weather is going to pan out for the rest of your New Year's Eve. It is going to stay foggy along much of the west coast throughout the day, partly cloudy to cloudy for the southern areas, where we have light rain and drizzle going on in some areas, extending into the Eastern Cape. Then early this afternoon, we will see scattered thunderstorms popping up across the eastern areas, becoming widespread towards the evening hours, especially for the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape, much of KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga. And these showers will stay with us way into the night, almost to midnight, especially for the eastern provinces. Fresh to strong winds are forecast for the KZN coastal areas, but for the rest of the country, we should experience light to moderate winds. We have a warning for severe thunderstorms for the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape, parts of KwaZulu-Natal, Free State, Northwest, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, and the southern areas of the Limpopo province. If you are going to be up and about, be cautious in those parts of the country. The heavy rains could result in localized flooding and poor visibility if you are driving on the roads. Gauteng stays partly cloudy with pleasantly warm temperatures in most areas. Pretoria peaking at around 28 degrees. Limpopo should see similar weather, with thermometers reaching the upper 20s and lower 30s in most areas. Polokwane peaks at around 26, the same for Begersford. Down into Mpumalanga, we should see highs mostly in the mid-20s across much of the province, but Skukuza will manage to make it to 30 degrees. In KwaZulu-Natal, thermometers in the upper 20s and lower 30s in most areas. Durban 29, 31 for Richards Bay, and Umnambiti peaks at 32 degrees. It is going to be hot across much of the interior of the Eastern Cape, cooler for the coastal areas, where highs in the mid-20s are expected. Cool as well for the Western Cape South Coast, but hot for Cape Town, 30, 34 for Clanwilliam and Worcester. Then in the Northern Cape, it's going to be sizzling hot, especially around Appington, peaking at 38 degrees. The Free State will also see warm to hot temperatures, 31 for the highs in Bloemfontein and Harib Dam. We are expecting a warm to hot one as well across much of the northwest, with Rustenburg peaking at 28, this same for Mahikeng. And on New Year's Day, we stay with a fairly wet weather for the eastern areas, to be dry and hot for the western interior. That's all from me for now.